Hardrocker Highlights with Barb Felderman, head coach of the Lady Hardrockers here from the Christensen Hall of Fame on the School of Mines campus. And Barb, what a difference a day makes. You play a game in Valley City on Friday night on the road and lose to the Lady Vikings and come back with a tremendous effort, in my opinion, my humble opinion, your best game of the season, totally in every facet of the game, and beat a great Jamestown team on Saturday. Explain the difference for me from the team standpoint for those two nights.
Well, really, we've had Valley City's number for the last 2-3 years, and really went into the game not even thinking that we would lose. I know they're a seasoned veteran team, but we looked pretty good first half, played some pretty good defense, and second half we kind of just let them penetrate too much, and a seasoned team like that, it was detrimental. So, we talked about the Jamestown beating Black Hills, upsetting number 5, that they are a good team. They're very deep. They've got the outside, the inside, they pressure. They've got, I think, the freshman player of the year in their point guard. And it's just going to be a tough game. We're going to have to play our best game. And that's all you have to do, Tom, is ask.
I'll have to remember that. Several players I thought that struggled on Friday night stepped up on Saturday, and those are really the players you need to perform at that level to beat some of these great teams. And Hillary Hawkins, Jerica Enan, Shalane Hamp had a fine game on Saturday. So again, the players that you must rely on have to play well.
Probably our most consistent players are Hillary and Ariel, and they couldn't hit on Friday night, and we needed that, obviously. We didn't score very many points, and it's kind of hard to win if you can't score 50 points. So, they were ready for the game on Saturday, and I think, any open shots, they took them. Whereas in the past, they might pass it up and give it to somebody else. But it was a good team effort. We worked the ball around. Shalane Hamp, works hard at that point guard position. There's pretty good point guards in the league this year, and she distributes pretty well, but she was also able to hit some threes for us, so that opened things up on the inside. And Tristan Burnett came in and did a nice job, penetrated several times, and had some nice three-pointers. So it really was a nice team effort, and everybody stepped up.
What's evolved too here over the last 6 or 7 games has been that three-point basket. You've said you've had shooters all year, but you've made an extraordinary number of threes, and when you shoot that three well, I've looked back, you've won all your games. It's
kind of the name of the game, put the little round thing in the hoop thing, and usually if you do that well, then you win. But, we knew this fall that we had some good shooters on the team, and several of the kids, did some outstanding workouts this summer, and I knew Hillary and Ariel had improved quite a bit, and they were going to be our backbone there, and they have been. But, losing 3 guards right off the top. Maria Luzzi is a tremendous shooter, and Mandy Wilmore, of course. So, losing those 2 was hard. The others have now filled in those holes.
Briefly, this weekend, Mayville State on Friday night, Dakota State Saturday afternoon. Give us a brief preview here.
Well, both teams are scary. Our first game against Mayville they're a very good team. She was the National Player of the Year in Laura Taylor. Not Player of the Year, Player of the Week, and she's a big, strong post, and if she gets the ball, she's going to score. Shoots about 75% free throws, so if you foul her, you got double duty there. And then they've got outside shooters. They've got a young freshman that's hitting around 40-some% from the three-point line, and she's not shy about shooting. So outside inside combination. We probably match up with them probably the best in the conference as far as stature and players' abilities. So, we look for a tough game against them. And then, of course, Dakota State was one of our losses across over there in Madison. It was kind of a lull. Kids just didn't play very well, and they're a young team, a lot of freshmen. They do take a lot of threes. They don't have much for stature, so kind of weak on the inside game, but they shoot.
Barb Felderman previewing the games this weekend here on Hardrocker Highlights. Don't forget that you can watch the games if you'd like on America One. That's on the Hardrocker website, GoRockers.com, and you can listen to the games on the Hills 97.5 this weekend. For Barb Felderman, this is Tom Rudebusch. for InsideDakotaSports.com.